Alright, hello. My name's Dina Yala, and I'm here with.
I am Charisma Espinoza.
She's my best friend, and we're gonna do an interview on her and her life. So
Let's do it.
let's get started. What was the happiest moment in your life? The saddest?
She the saddest or happiest?
Both. There's like two right there. So
Oh, okay. Happiest moment in my life? Damn. That's a hard question. I'd have to say it was when I was younger and we were living out in North Shore. It was around the time, remember, like, I was in elementary school. It was like 6th grade.
Yeah.
Around 6th grade. And I was going to school in Coachella, but I lived out, like, pretty much in the boonies out in North Shore.
Yeah.
And it was great, man. I had like wild Rottweilers that were like they weren't my pets, but they were like could chill with me. It was great.
Were they like yours or like other people's?
No, like okay, so like I guess the people before we moved in, right? I guess it was like an old lady, and she had them as like puppies, but she got older and I think she like passed away or something.
Yeah.
Or she moved away. But
They just stayed there. Or?
yeah, they stayed there. I guess she let them out and like just they just never moved. So when we got the place, literally we showed up to go check it out and they were there.
Yeah.
And I was scared. I was like, what the hell are two random Rottweilers doing out here? And but they were really friendly. We got out. And yeah, they just ended up becoming our unofficial pets. And it was great. We would ride down. It had like the roads were hills and bumps and churns, waves. So we would take our bikes and go riding, and they'd be right there with us. They're basically our guard dogs, and it was awesome.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Honestly.
A really, really good time.
Yeah. What's the saddest time of your life?
Also a hard one. I'm gonna be a top 5. I don't know, man. Like shit. It's like quite a bit. So I'm gonna say probably when it was 6th grade, right after 6th grade, we went up to 7th grade, and we had moved. Then we came to this house, and I had to start over again. Like, had to make new friends at this new school that I didn't even want to be at. I was in this just house that I was just like, why am I here? I'd rather, I was happy where I was at,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just had to start over again, meet new friends, and I always just thought I was gonna be alone for that. So I was just very upset and sad at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but eventually, you gain friends, and you just, you progress, you get better and happier as time goes on. But yeah, just in the beginning, I was just really just felt sad and lonely.
All right. Who has been the biggest influence in your life? What lessons did you learn?
That definitely has to be you.
Yeah.
Bro, oh my god. Like, like honestly, we've helped each other a lot throughout the years.
We did.
I honestly feel like I wouldn't be as great of a person as I was today if we wouldn't have been as good friends. Like, if it was just me, it'd suck.
Yeah. We really did like help each other out. So I see that.
Yeah, well, you really motivated me a lot.
Yeah.
During all those times, you really pushed me to keep going, and you helped me like when I was just sad and alone. You were there to help me vent and just to be a good friend, be there for me for my feelings, and I really do appreciate that. And yeah, that's what I would. You are the biggest.
Yeah. Did you learn any lessons throughout that from like me helping you or anything?
Be a good friend. That's pretty much what I learned. It taught me how to be a good friend, how to make friendships last as long as ours has had, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How has your life been different from what you'd imagine?
I didn't think I would. The way our house is now,
Yeah.
we were living so good, and I never thought we would get this far. Like, I always thought I was just going to stay in my apartment, you know, and it wasn't the best. I mean, it was just humble beginnings, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I never expected to eventually live in a house with fucking with pool and a fireplace remodeled. Like, what do you mean? This is rich people stuff. This is not what I considered to be what my life would be like. I always just thought I would have to work hard. And then my mom, you know, eventually started a business with other coworkers, and it just flew from there.
Oh, okay. What business is your mom from?
She does medical transportation.
Mm-hmm.
It's been up and running for quite a few years now. It's still trying to. It's not completely there, but it's getting off the ground little by little.
Oh, that's good then.
Mm-hmm.
What is the hardest thing you have ever had to do?
The hardest thing I've ever had to do is like, well, me and my mom, we've always struggled with kind of seeing eye to eye. We're both very stubborn,
Yeah.
and it was really hard, like having with all the problems we've had, all the situations we had over these years, to finally get to where I am one day. And I was just like, you know what, this isn't good for each of us, and I just had to swallow my pride and be like, you know what, I do care, you know, and these problems aren't worth our relationship. So I kind of had to overcome all those feelings and issues from all of that, and just kind of grow from there.
What are you proud of in your life, and why?
I'm proud of that. Like I've said, I felt like that's helped me grow a lot.
Yeah.
I'm proud that I have I'm just more successful than I thought I would be, you know? Like, I never thought I would have a savings. I never thought I would have, like, a job that I'm actually happy with. Having a dog that I've taken care of for so long, I literally, like, he's like my son. Like, I take care of him.
Bruno.
Yeah, so well, and I'm just like, I never thought I would have a pet that has had such a big impact on me, and I've taken care of, and he's 100% taken care of for vet bills,
Yeah.
shots, and everything. He's all up to date, so that's what I'm very happy about.
Who has had the biggest influence on your life, and how?
I think it's like the other one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chew.
We'll do another one.
Mhm.
Who are your best friends? What are they like?
Alright, you're very silly.
Okay.
You're goofy as hell. But it's
Yeah.
awesome. I think a lot of our friends are like that.
That's true.
And
That's awesome.
really kind-hearted, very loyal. Same thing as all of, like, our friends are like. Cass, very goofy.
Yeah.
It's very straightforward. Compared to our other friends, yeah.
Yes.
But also very loyal and, like, caring, understanding.
Yeah. She's
Cat-
had moments where, like, she really helped out people. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, I've always loved that about her. She's a go-getter. If she stands up for her,
Yeah, like, stands up for people.
stands up for her people, and, like, you know, like, if she thinks something is wrong, she'll say it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Not scared.
yeah, and that comes in perfect handy when, like, you don't want to say something, you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
Because she understands, like, we're uncomfortable and stuff.
mm-hmm. So she'll do it for us, and I think that's so sweet. You know, we don't even have to say it; she'll do it. Yeah. Let me see. Kelly, bro. Look, Kelly.
Yeah.
She's really goofy. Always makes us laugh and smile.
Bro, she would always crack me up with her laughs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, her laughs,
Her laughs were it. How she would laugh. Oh my god.
the way she thinks too is freaking
Yeah,
hilarious.
This was hilarious. Our friend group, man.
Marissa, I can't believe she's so grown. Like,
She matured really quick.
she did, and it's like, bro, we're barely out here, and she's already out here with
She got a car recently.
a car, paying that off, going to work like almost like 6 times out of the week.
Yeah, I don't. Well, now I think she does get a day off. Because remember when she wasn't going to do that?
Yeah, she wanted to
Yeah.
work pretty much every day, and I'm like, dude, you gotta take a chill pill. You know, you're gonna overexhaust yourself.
Yeah.
She powered through it for a long while, so hope she gets a really big raise. She honestly deserves it.
She does.
Mm,
Anyone else? Best friends?
who else is different?
Well, we
I
have
guess-
Gracie.
I have Gracie, but like she's like all of us, goofy as hell, funny.
Yeah, she has times where she could be very serious, and that's what's funny because in the friend group, we have like different type of personalities. We have, remember Kelly? She would always laugh and think about silly things. Like it was so funny. Cass was just like, yeah, I like that too. You
Straight
join
up,
in.
Yeah, I mean, we all have like pretty much like we all have like the common things. We're all funny and like
Yeah,
we're all funny, loyal, and kind. That's 3 things we all in our friendship have. But we all have that one like quirk about us. That's like different.
yeah.
Like yours is like you're more innocent than the rest of the group, which is funny.
Yeah.
It's freaking hilarious to me. And Gracie is more like smart.
Yeah, more smart, like.
Yeah. Knowledgeable, just like you want to know
Yeah.
something, she'll tell you.
Mhm.
I don't know Nancy enough yet to.
Well,
I wish she's cool.
yeah, you're getting there. You want to answer another question?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell a story about any cultural traditions observed by your family and help us understand why they are important?
Do I have any cultures? Honestly, like, it's so weird. Our parents don't.
Didn't really
Do
raise you
that.
guys the culture?
Yeah, like, honestly, it's just like, I guess they've just been so busy, they haven't really taught us much, but I feel like my mom just doesn't want to, like bring up anything from the culture-wise, so,
Yeah.
you just gotta, I'll start my own, pretty much.
Your own culture.
And just, like, start that with my kids, be like, you come from this, and we're gonna do this because of it, and yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Is there anything that you've never told anyone but you want to tell me now? Oh, that's actually interesting.
Ooh.
Is there anything you have not told me?
Oh, what have I not told you?
I don't know. Whoa. You're like, gotta think about it. Yeah, you could think about it.
It's
Good
just,
one.
yeah, this is a really good one, and it's like, there's so much stuff I have told you. It's like, which one have I not? Maybe that mine and Melanie's relationship has gotten to the point where we're starting to think about, like, you know, possible, like, marriage and stuff like that.
Alright.
Like, she's already calling me her wife. Even
Aw.
it's, like, official. We talk about,
So
like,
cute.
yeah, and, like, she doesn't want kids, but
Mhm.
we do, like, talk about, like, if we have kids, what would it be like and stuff like that, and it's really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've told you how far it's gotten, but yeah, like, we're right there in that kind of stage,
Uh-huh.
and I think we just might pull it off, bro.
That's great. Well, I'm happy for you guys. I hope, you guys can go through.
I don't know,
It's
it's gonna be
planned.
great if we do. I can't wait.
Yeah, if you guys get married, like, right now, invite me. I swear.
100%, dude. You'd be like the what is it, like, maid of honor?
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
I'm so
I swear to
down.
God. It'd be great.
I kind of lost where I was at. Let me see.
Just any random question, bro.
Ah, here it is. Is there something about me that you've always wanted to know but you never asked? That's actually.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
You
Wow.
asked me something that you never asked.
That's true. There is.
Whatever. I mean, I don't care. I'll
Well,
answer it.
I wanted to ask this question like a long time ago,
Yeah.
but like I just never did because I didn't want to be disrespectful. But I've seen you go through this kind of change with your like appearance and like appearance, maybe possibly personality, where you've gone from dressing like a boy, kind of like,
Mhm.
you know, like more like masculine like,
Yeah.
to you started entering like feminine kind of things, and I never knew what happened there. But
Yeah.
like, I was just like, this is just her, like I'm just gonna let her be.
Mhm.
But me and you have always been alike, where we've always liked masculine stuff, masculine clothing.
Yeah, that's cool. Hell yeah.
And yeah, it's cool. Feminine stuff is cool too, but we've always had that in common when we were younger. And yeah, when you got older, you started liking more like feminine things, and I'm not into feminine things as much. Well, as I was at the time, I wasn't into anything like that at all. So I was just like, shit, or like, where are we going from here, you know?
Mhm.
And yeah, I just wanted to know, like, where did the change come from?
That's a good question.
Mhm.
So I guess like around middle school through freshman, going to freshman year in high school, I was, exploring what I was into. I did like dressing up kind of, well, in a way like a guy, and I wanted to like experience that and try it out. And I also I tried everything. I tried dyeing my hair, I've tried dressing up like a guy, and then I've tried dressing up like a girl at some point. I'm honestly, I wouldn't say that I'm gender fluid now, but I would say that I like to dress up however it comes in mind. Like I do dress up. I would dress up like a guy now. Like maybe some baggy like clothes. That's really cool. Like I'm into that. I think fashion, I was really into like stuff like that. Like different things. I would do that now. I just haven't been like shopping and stuff. But I got into makeup. I found like the e-girl type of look to be really cool. Like I was always into like kind of like emo-ish stuff too, like in middle school. But remember how like I got bullied and stuff, and then I stopped doing that for a while.
Yeah.
I felt like I couldn't be me. But then I guess the whole trending came up again. I saw that it was really amazing, and I was like, what? Why did I stop? Like this is something really cool. Like I shouldn't have forgotten it. So yeah, I just got back into it. I got into makeup high school year. Yeah, I would say I did improve with that too, how I used to do it. And now I kind of like whatever. I dress up with like crystals and stuff, and like flannels, cause they're cool. So
I love flannels.
so now it's just like whatever I feel like it, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I did see the change again, which was cool.
Yeah.
But like at the time when I was really asking myself that question, yeah, it was like you
Right?
you were getting more into feminine stuff, and I'm just like, fine.
It just went like it switched up. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know what happened too with like with the why you switched up from like you started wearing like boy clothes to like more interested in girl things, and I was like it was concerning me that this wasn't you, like this isn't what Dina wants to wear. This isn't her.
Yeah.
But that's what I was asking myself deep inside, but I was just like, maybe it is, and I shouldn't question it,
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be rude. But yeah, that's what I
Okay.
would ask you.
That was a good question. Do you have any favorite stories about question mark? I don't. Do you want to read this question? This one's pretty weird.
Okay, where is it at?
The one right here says, "Do you have any favorite stories about?"
Oh, it could just be about anything you think about.
Oh,
Yeah, so just any stories about us being together, you have any stories about childhood, you have any stories about whatever.
do you have any favorite stories about anything? You're all smiling.
Yeah. No, cause like you know that video we just saw right now. The Torara.
The guy?
Yeah, the guy.
Oh.
We just saw that right now. Right now, if it's about any story, it's about that. That was what right now I find very interesting. So let me explain. So there's this guy who was born in like 17. What was it, like 1787, right?
Yeah, around there.
Or is it 1887?
I'm not
So-
too sure, but around the 1700s.
Yeah, we might be off a century or something. But yeah, he was born in the olden times,
Yes.
and he was born to a family of farmers. And by the time he was like 17, this guy could eat half a cow. It was crazy. He's nearly 17, and he's like, he can eat all kinds of things. He just had like a bottomless stomach, and he could. It was crazy. His mouth was like widened, and his teeth were all jacked up, but he could fit like 12 eggs into his mouth.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? It's such a good story because it's so weird, and it's just my favorite right now. But he ate a bunch of things. He ate live animals. He ate like an eel. They crunched up the head and ate the whole eel. The skeleton, bro. The thought of the skeleton inside of him, it freaks me out. I'm like, how the hell did he do this? But yeah, he ate a bunch of crazy things. He was enlisted in the army, and the army was like, what the heck? They tried to use him for, to smuggle things to the other side during the time in his stomach. He ended up getting found out as a spy and chained him to a toilet. He ended up pooping out the message in a box, and he was given back to the country because there wasn't really much they can do with him, and because he ate all the food.
Dude, that story was crazy, man.
They took him to the hospital, and he started eating a bunch of things. They started doing like experiments on him to see how much he can eat, and he was just going crazy. He would fight with dogs out in the back of the hospital for meat, anything out of the garbage he could find. And there's a rumor that he ate a baby, like a 12-month-old baby.
Yeah.
And from the hospital, so they kicked him out. He ended up going back in, like, what was it, like 3 years later? He died of like a severe case of like tuberculosis. And then they cut him open, and his stomach was like malformed as hell. It was like 90% of it was just for food consumption, like food processing consumption. It was like way widened than a regular human's.
Yeah. Didn't they say he was like some type of monster or something?
Yeah, we were all saying he was demons.
Yeah.
He was a demon because he'd eat things live, dude. In the story, they went into graphic detail about like him, ripping a cat with his bare hands in half and just drinking the blood and eating everything, leaving the bones out. Bro.
Yeah.
How the heck you do that? He's wild.
The story was very interesting, and when you told me too, we just had to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So, your brother was there too. He just, yeah.
Yeah, like he has to see this. This is crazy.
Yeah. That's funny too, like the stuff we watch, like he just walks in and he doesn't question it. Like we watch a lot of like interesting yet
weird things.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. So
and he only quickly says, "What like you're watching," and then leaves.
yeah.
It's amazing.
What's the strangest thing we've ever watched? A lot.
Oh my god, the Siri one.
Siri.
The Siri one, dude.
Can't believe it. Yeah. I thought it was just so funny. Because he got slapped by Siri.
Yeah, this YouTuber saying, don't talk to Siri at 3 a.m. or something in his car.
Yeah, so it's like a YouTube video about a guy who was talking to Siri at 3 a.m. Like those spooky videos where you're not supposed to do. And he talked to Siri, and apparently Siri was evil. And he was acting like Siri was talking bad to him at 3 in the morning. And we were just laughing, all of us three. because it was so dumb. I think I was laughing the most because it was so.
yeah, you
yeah.
were dying. This is your kind of humor.
At the time, yeah. I feel like now I would be like, this guy's dumb.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't be as bad, but it was freaking you were just on your knees, freaking full on dolphin.
Yeah, I really was.
I'm just dying, bro.
Why was I laughing at that so much?
It was so good. And then like he got fake slapped by Siri. He's like, "Oh my god, Siri just slapped me," and it was the fakest reaction you could ever have, and it was so good. We all busted out laughing. It was great.
Yeah, that was amazing.
It's either that video or the snake one.
The snake, God, the snake one.
The snake in a mailbox. It need a live try song about it.
There was a snake in a mailbox, and the snake just bit his eye, the guy's eye.
It was crazy. He opened up the mailbox and it jumped up at him. And I don't know where it bit, but Dina's just laughing. It was so funny. I'm just laughing at the fact she's laughing and just the whole situation. It was so good. It's either that one or that one, 100%.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the next question.
Mm.
I need a burp, actually. I'm sorry.
We already have like 26 minutes. Like, we're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
We're making good time.
Huh.
We still gotta do my interview after this, is why.
I'm just gonna start from here.
Mm-hmm.
If you could do everything again, what would you do differently? This is interesting. It's like if you died and you're coming back to do everything again.
I think I would like focus more on like building skills.
That's actually facts.
More skills and hobbies. I think I was pretty good in school. Like I actually like paid attention in school and like did my best with homework, I'd say. I was pretty freaking good. So yeah, I'd say it's just building more skills, making more memories.
Yeah.
That's 100% what I would do.
I think same too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have you ever had your heart broken? Have you ever broken a heart?
No. As far as I've known, no. I'm not a heartbreaker.
Yeah, knowing you, you don't break hearts.
Yeah,
Maybe with people who were not nice, but...
I think the only relationship I've ever broken up with somebody was this. I was dating, what's her name? Mariah? It's been a while, honestly. I kind of just blocked her out of memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, her. So I was dating her, and I knew her. Me and her cousins were such good friends. And, we had only gotten closer because I was dating her cousin. But she told me that, like, her cousin, the girl I was dating, was, like, talking trash and all kinds of crazy stuff behind my back. And she said, because I'm your friend, I'm going to tell you. So she told me, and she told me a bunch of stories that she was only dating me just to, I don't know. I forgot the reason. She was only dating me just for clout or something. I don't know.
Oh, I think I know why. Because she wasn't actually, like, lesbian or something like that. And she... Right? And she wanted to, like...
Oh, like, experiment? Yeah, I think you're right. Like,
and she wanted to be like, yeah, I'm like this. And then, yeah.
Yeah, I can go both ways. She was still, like, flirting with girls and guys and stuff like that. Behind my back, I didn't even know about it. So I was just like, oh, heck no, I'm not about this.
Yeah.
So, I guess I could technically be, but she didn't care about me. I literally told her, like, hey, it's not gonna work out. And she literally just walked away. And I was still talking. So I'm like, I'm done.
That's rude.
I'm gone. I was so upset.
I would be too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I didn't break her heart, but it was the first relationship that I've ever been like, no, I'm not gonna take this.
Yeah. Did she break your heart? Or no?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not like I was, like, into her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have been, like, with other relationships. But it was just that, like, we were still, a thing, She had been the one to ask me out. So I'm like, what are you doing, like, playing with my heart like that when you started this,
Yeah.
And yeah, it really did push my heart. I was sad, but I wouldn't say I was like heartbroken, shattered kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So kind of, but not really.
Can you tell me about your religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs?
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
Because the fact is, I'm not sure. I know there's something out there, 100%.
Yeah.
There has to be something. Like, bro. There was a time me and Dina weren't talking, right? I don't think I've ever told her this. So I guess let's go back to the other question. There's something I haven't ever told her. Back when me and her weren't friends, and was in my room, and I was just, we were friends for like years already at this point. And I was so sad I wasn't around her anymore, or like, just, I said, I'm like, if there's something out there, please make us friends again. Like, I'll do whatever you want. Please make us friends again. And literally, like, what was it? Like, 5 months later, we started talking again. And we ended up being like, going back to the way we were. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, I know there has to be something out there. Because, like, literally, it didn't feel like there was any chance we were going to be friends again after everything. So I'm like, something big has to happen. And that's why I truly believe that there has to be something out there. There's somebody taking care of me. I know it is. I just don't know what, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I do believe there has to be something out there. And, as far as religious beliefs and practices?
Religious beliefs, spiritual or like.
So that's it, it's spiritual. For my religious things, I'd say it's like, I practice talking to this being one-on-one, and more than I would like going to a church. That's because like I believe that there's gonna be something like in the Bible or talking to them that I'm going to feel, that's meant for me to feel, compared to when you go to a church and they're telling you, oh, it means this and this and this and this. I feel like it shouldn't be like that, because it could be different for anybody. There's so many metaphors and messages inside of the Bible where if there's a message you get that works for you, that your pastor isn't saying, that doesn't mean yours is invalid. Both can be completely right. It just depends on the person and the situation. What speaks to you speaks to you, and is how I feel.
Yeah.
So I say that's where that's at. That's my religious beliefs with it.
What was the most profound spiritual moment of your life?
There was a time when I had gone to my grandma's house. My grandma is highly religious, very spiritual woman. Mm-hmm. She has been for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
So we would often, I'd go to her house, and if I was there in the morning, she would have it at 11 in the morning. That was spiritual hour, pretty much. She'd put on gospel music, and we were to stand around and kind of think and be spiritual,
mm-hmm.
talk about God if you would like to, or just, feel the music kind of go through you. And since I was staying over her house for like a week, we did this every day.
Yeah.
And I ended up becoming more spiritual, I guess. And I had what's known in Christianity as like your first love, basically. Your first love with the Lord. And it's when you're like highly tuned to Him, and you're kind of obsessed, in a way.
Yeah.
And you just want to like please Him and like make sure you're on the right track. And that's where I was with it. And I never thought it would be like that. But yeah, that would be my most profound moment. It didn't stay like that.
Mhm.
But I'd say that had a big impact on me because I had no clue. Like I'd ever end up like that. But I would like cry on my chair and stuff like that because of the Lord out of nowhere. So yeah, that'd be my most profound moments.
That kind of sounds like me too. Like,
Oh, they never like that.
yeah, like over there. Cause I at one point I did really get religious like that.
Mhm.
I would say like I'm not gonna celebrate Halloween. That's like the devil's birthday and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I would be like, I'm going to church every day and stuff. I swear, like I actually thought like that
Mhm.
when I was little though. Now I don't think like that.
Yeah.
I just had that moment, like you.
Yeah, you just kind of moments.
Yeah.
Here and there of it.
If you believe in God, can you please describe him, her, them?
That's a good question. Uh, I've never like when I'm talking to to the spiritual being, I never have like an idea of what they would look like. To me, I don't know. I feel like it might be a guy. Not 100% sure, but the Christian, because I always grew up in like the Christian kind of household. God's supposed to be like a white guy with like brown hair and brown eyes
Beard.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he grew up like freaking in Israel, and that's not they're not that's not there. You know what I mean? Like if anything,
Nationality and stuff. Like
Yeah,
looks,
like-
races.
he wouldn't be white. He would. So I think that's where that's changed for me though. Like to me, I don't think he's white. I think he would be like he'd be another nationality and stuff. So yeah, I say that's the
Yeah.
only thing that I can see.
You
Right.
see him differently a bit.
Yeah.
Because logically, you're looking at things logically, right?
Mhm.
Okay. What are your best memories? Worst memories? Did I do this one already?
Actually, yeah, you did. I remember that. That was like one like the beginning, huh?
Yeah. What is your ethnic background? What do you know about your ethnic background?
That's a good one.
Mhm.
That's a good one. 'Cause I'm not right.
Yeah.
So I'm Hispanic. Sometimes we call ourselves Latina. I'm not sure of the difference. I know we went over this at one point, but I'm still not 100%. But yeah, the only thing I pretty much do like for that would be piñatas, quinceañeras, slamming your kid into the cake. Yeah, like those kind of things. It's like what I say I'd know about it. But I don't know much when it comes to like the wars or what kind of trials and tribulations we had to go through.
Yeah.
I don't know that kind of stuff.
Who is your favorite relative and why?
Ooh. This is a spicy one. If I don't
Spicy.
This is a spicy one. If I don't say my mom, she's gonna be mad at me. I don't know.
Who's your favorite relative, Charisma?
That's hard. I'm not as close to people as I was when I was a child.
I feel like, yeah, that could be a lot of people. Because when you're a kid, everyone loves you, you know?
Yeah, everybody loves you. You're close to everybody. You're like, they're all my friends, this.
Yep.
And it's like, now that I'm older, I really don't talk to as much cousins as I used to. And I just,
Yeah. I get you.
yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna call an NA on that. I'm not sure.
Okay. Understandable. What are the most important lessons you've learned in life?
Be kind, I think. Be kind is a very serious one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've been very fortunate to have the things that I have and the experiences I have because I've been kind. And it's helped me kind of get what I want in a way. And
Mm-hmm.
if I really do want something, I'm just kind and respectful about it. And I think when it comes to when I was searching for jobs and stuff like that, I literally get hired on the spot because of it, because they can just kind of see my personality and just I'm just really respectful and nice, and I feel like that shines through a lot with that kind of stuff. What was the question?
What are the most important lessons you've learned in life?
More lessons? Make memories. I think hear a bunch of stories about when people are older, I wish I did this, I wish I did that,
Yeah.
and I think even though I'm young, I don't want to make the same mistake. I want to live my life with as much memories as I can take with me to when I'm older.
That is very true.
So I've been doing that a lot, and while I still have time,
Anytime we can go out and hang out with everyone, we do it.
we do parties. We have
Yeah.
a really good time.
Because we used to live around the time where we never really did that.
Yeah, back when I was in nursery, we weren't at all.
Yeah.
I don't want that again. So, yeah, I had to learn that, because I'd be in my room, bro, literally not doing much for summer. That was so lame.
Really?
Yeah, I was I gotta do something.
Me too.
So
I was mostly
boring.
on my Nintendo. But I guess that kept me distracted with life.
Yeah, and it's just now that we're older, we're we gotta go do things.
Yeah, no, I don't really well, I do game it on my phone only though, not consoles anymore. Not like that.
Yeah, and I don't really even use my Switch unless you guys are let's go play Fortnite. Then I'm oh heck yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, it's been a while since we even played Fortnite.
Yeah, it has.
We don't play Fortnite as much anymore.
I know, it kinda sucks, 'cause I like it, but it's for my bros. Me and my bros.
Yeah, we go out instead. We try to make plans and stuff. How would you like to be remembered?
That's a good one. I don't know, just a helpful, supportive friend. I'd be very happy with that. Yeah, I don't need much. Oh, I'd be completely happy with that if those I don't know, on my gravestone or something like that. Helpful, supportive friend. I'd be oh heck yeah. In my
Chris,
ghost form.
in loving memory of Chris.
I'll be heck yeah. Yes, please put it on my tombstone. My mom might try to change it. Don't let her.
You
I'd
like
rather-
your nickname, huh?
I do. I've always liked this since I was little, and she still don't let me.
Chris. Because it's so short for charisma. Charisma. Chris.
They're you have such a beautiful name, and I'm I do, but I don't I'd rather have I don't know. I like Chris more for some reason. It feels more normal, natural to me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Last question. What are your dreams for me? Are you proud of me?
Bro, of course I'm proud of you. You've come a lot since we're a little. You went from being a complete scaredy cat.
I was so scared of life.
And everything. Younger. Hate to say it, but you were weak.
I
back
was
then.
weak. No, yeah, I was.
And those words don't apply to you. And now that you're older, bro, it's been amazing. You're honestly an amazing person. You are the most supportive friend I could ever have, and I know anybody would be very lucky to know you.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's what I'm really, really, really proud about with you. You're one of the greatest people. So, you definitely be proud of yourself for that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, I think this could conclude the interview.
Perfect. I just got out of time.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being on, Chris.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was great. Great interview.
All right, good to know.